I am loving.
I am fabulous.
I am beautiful.
I am saved.
I am a victor. I am faithful. I am devout.
I am accepted.
I am a Christian. I am MCC.
And I am MCC.
I am MCC.
I am MCC.
And I am MCC. I am MCC. I am MCC.
I am MCC.
I am MCC.
So, this is our last Sunday for our teaching series of Love is Not for February. And for today, our teaching topic is Love is Not Just Romance. Okay, and siguro nagtatanong kayo bakit last Sunday meron pang next Sunday na February. Actually, for this today is the first Sunday of Lent, no? And next week is second Sunday of Lent. So we are ending our February love series today, so that we can begin our Lenten series for next for Lent, no? For the Lenten season. And our Lenten season is about prayer. The preaching series is prayer. Particularly, we are using the book by Henry Nouwen, Praying with Open Hands. So, yan ang ating Lenten preaching series. So, but today, we are ending our love series with Love is Not Just Romance. Okay? So, for the first Sunday, yung mga naunang Sundays, napag-usapan natin ang love is not found. And then, next is that the following Sunday, last Sunday, was love is not ownership. And for this Sunday, love is not just romance. So, love is not just romance. Ibig sabihin, kasi nga, nung unang Sunday na pag-usapan natin na madalas, especially for young people, hindi naman lahat, but many young people, nung bata tayo, ang focus natin ay love is romance, no? Jowa, magka-jowa, magka-partner. Meron pa niyan, marami sa atin. Ang una natin naging jowa, siya na. Diba? Siya na ang aking forever, siya na ang aking for life. No? 15 years after, bibilangin ko silang lahat. Ako, meron akong 11? 10? Pang-11 siya. So, mas konti yung kanya. Actually, pangalawa yata ako.
Yung I count as an actual relationship that I would say na talagang impact sa ano ko, sa how I act, or basically the things that I've learned in terms of loving someone, in terms of a relationship. Dalawa lang kayo. So, pangalawa. Pero hindi naman ako.
Pero nag-date naman siya. May mga dinate naman siya. So,
I'm not that innocent.
So, love is not just eros. No? In Greek, eros, erotica. Yeah, eros itong love between us is eros. Di pala napakilala, no? Kasi baka ngayon pa lang ito panood ng series na to. No? So, I'm with Lawrence, my partner of 6 years. Turning 6 years ngayong April. So, yun. Okay na yun. Tawag dyan. So, eros. Itong sa aming dalawa at sa mga magjojowa, sa mga mag-asawa, whether LGBT or heterosexual lovers, partners, parents, ay eros. No? Pero, na-recognize ng mga Greeks that there are many kinds of love. Kaya meron silang, sa English, isa lang ang salitang love eh. And for you to categorize love in English, you have to say romantic love. May isa ka pang word. Romantic love. God's love. Friendly love. Friendly love. Ganyan, di ba? Friendship. Ganyan. Sa Greek, meron talaga sila na, they recognize that there are many kinds of love, so much so that they were able to come up with actual specific words for love. So, yun nga, ito, eros, merong the love of family is storge. Storge ba yun? Storge. love of friends is philia. No? Philia. And then, of course, we have agape na ang tinuro sa atin God's love. Which is true enough, pero ang original actually ng agape is, among the Greeks, it's the love of, si Jose Rizal. Yung willingness na, yung love ni Jose Rizal for the Filipino people, or ni Bonifacio, for the Filipino people, willing to die for the people, yun yung understanding ng agape. Kaya, nung nagkaroon ng mga Kristiyano, transpose yung word na agape into the Christian understanding of the willingness, selfless love that is willing to die for others. Yun yung agape, selfless love, God's love. So maraming different kinds of love. Meron pa, ano ba to? Meron pa silang dalawa pang, Greek word for love. But anyway, so, hindi lang siya eros. Hindi lang romance. At even the romantic love, it's not always about, at yun medyo papasukin namin hindi siya about the grand things of love that we are used to. Yung mga, ngayon, nauuso ngayon, BL series. Diba? Yung mga super kilig na na mga kwento na in a way maganda siyang representation ng at least gay love. Hindi siya actually LGBT. Young gay love. Kaya nga boys love BL series. Maganda naman yan kasi merong representation na, at naikukwento na nung panahon namin wala yan.
Kaya hindi ako nakaka-relate sa BL. Many of you and even my friends, siguro hindi ko lang din tinatap, pero mas nakaka-appreciate ako na straight young love, yung mga mga series na pang straight young love, more than gay ng BL, kasi hindi ko yan na-experience. Mas ma-experience ko pa kung yung tipong yung kung pinahabang BL love yung pagdadalaga ni Maximo Oliveros, mga ganyan, kasi yun ang alam ko. You don't necessarily feel the love. Yes, you do have that BL love. In my own experience, I'm just talking about my own experience. I've experienced that BL love, but that other person did not reciprocate my love. Unlike in the BL love, talaga nagkaroon ng reciprocation na nangyari. So that's why I cannot relate.
So, anong idea mo pag sinasabi natin when I say love is not just romance, or love is not, or even yung love natin is not, it's not always about romantic.
When you say love kasi, how can you say that you really love the person? Do you always feel that you're all day long, do I love you? Or every day I feel the same fiery love? Yes, the same fiery love that I've experienced when we were starting, or that I have felt when we were starting. In a sense, dati, yun, idealistic ka, pag-bata ka, idealistic ka na, yun ang feeling mo, na ang love ay laging parang, you see hearts and butterflies, and you always feel kilig, you always feel that tingling sensation when you see that person. And then kapag wala yung ganong feeling mo hindi love, feeling mo hindi mo na mahal, or feeling mo nag-fade ang love. And as time goes by, or as years goes by, I have come to the realization, akala ko, especially sa ating dalawa, ikaw to I remember him talking about our love as if it's like this. Yun ang una-una. Kaya
nagalit siya.
Nagalit ako kasi sabi niya, our love is like this. Flat line. Siyempre, sino ba naman ang matutuwa na i-describe ang love as this? Siyempre sa akin, ang gusto kong ma-experience niya sa akin, ang love ko ay parang apoy na naglalagabla. Yan. Pero siya, he described our love as this. But, in a way, maybe he's just not that good with words when it comes to expressing what he really means. But later on, after, syempre medyo nagtalo-talo pa kami, nagtapo-tapo pa kasi bago lang kami, wala pa tayo isang taon na. But then he explained to me that our love is calming. Our love is like the sea, still waters of the sea, with, kumbaga yung tipong gentle breeze in a summer, diba? Gentle summer breeze. So, at first I don't understand what he's saying. Maybe because I only felt this love after 6 years of being single. It's the only time that I've experienced having that, having a special someone. And that's not how I'm feeling, because I feel like a lot of caring feeling, loving feeling has been bottled up, and it's finally going out. And it's alam mo yun, it's really a passionate love, alam mo yan. Yun ang nararamdaman ko towards him. And for him to say that to me, I feel like he loved me less. Diba? Alam mo. But now that we are approaching our 6th year, now I've come to realize, actually hindi lang naman tong later part, but I've experienced, or I have understand that what he meant about our love is like a gentle breeze in a cool evening, or a calm waters, or it's steady. It's maybe you could help me out kasi mas maganda yung pagkaka-explain mo sa akin.
Yun, for me, love, yung sa amin, at least yung sa amin, yun na, simple, kalmado. When I am asked, even back then, I'm asked, paano mo i-describe yung love yung dalawa, relationship ni Lawrence? I say, sabi ko sa kanya, parang ganyan, smooth, kalmado, walang ingay, walang masyadong.
But is it a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing.
Exactly, kasi at that moment in...
Pero yun nga, mayroon tayong idea na love and romance has to be grand, has to be a big thing, a big gesture. And the reality is, most of the time, it is not. It is not. And it's not about always having the feeling of I'm not saying wala yun. I'm not saying wala yung kilig-kilig. But it is not always all about the kilig-kilig. And gusto kong sabihin niya kanina na so pag hindi mo na naramdaman yung pakiramdam ng in love at yung kilig-kilig, wala na yung love. And that becomes a problem with some people. With some people na who goes from one relationship to another, although hindi yun yung experience ko. hindi naman yun yung experience ko, but ako one. But there are people who moved from one relationship to another because ito yung napakinggan ko na before, you mistake love from the notion or idea of love, or the feeling of love. You think that love is about the feeling.
It's about you fight hard and then you make up make up sets, yung mga ganon, yung parang it's not all about the passion, let's put it that way.
And love is not all about romance. Na-discuss na namin nung first Sunday na you have friends, and you have to be able to appreciate the many aspects, the many manifestations of love in your life other than your significant other, or having a significant other. You have to be able to cultivate or take care of your love or your relationship with your parents. If you have a good relationship with your parents, you have to cultivate your relationship with your friends, even if meron ka ng jowa. Minsan valid din yung sinasabi ng mga friends. Pero minsan hindi rin valid. Pero minsan valid din yung sinasabi ng friends na nagka-jowa ka lang, di ka na nagpapakita. Minsan valid yun May mga tao talagang nung nagka-jowa na, talagang dead man na sa friends. Paminsan-minsan valid yung punto yun. So, even if you have a partner, you have to actually cultivate your relationship with your friends. Although, of course, dapat din naman ma-realize ng friends natin, hindi na pwede rin naman tulad ng dati pag meron ng partner. Kasi meron ng partner eh. Diba?
And it happens naman talaga na when you're single, when you don't have someone, a significant other, you turn to your friends for that companionship. Your friends is all you have, of course, given that you have your family, but it's your friends that fill the void of not having a significant other. Kasi nga, di ba, doon sa pinag-usapan natin previously, that is where you cultivate your other facets of love eh. Kasi kung hindi mo makuha or hindi umubra or walang dumarating, you have to learn that there are other kinds of love. So yun talaga ang magpupuno nun, yung kaibigan. And then when the time comes na dumating na yung significant other, syempre mangyayari talaga yun, mahahati mo rin siya. The other lesson, the friendship will take a backseat for now. But of course, just like any other relationship, it's a steady. Pumunta rin tayo dun sa it's not romanticized or it's not all about that passionate love. Ang friendship na yun, tumagal na rin or naging strong na din. So it could take that back burner. It could be placed on the back for the meantime to make way for this new love that you have.
And your friends will understand.
Exactly.
Should understand. And then your significant other should also understand
That before
naging kayo, meron siyang friends.
Ayun, just to add on what you said earlier, kasi kapag nagkaroon ka ng feeling mo, it's always about the romance or it's always about the passionate love is always passionate, then that's where the problem comes from. Nagkakaroon ng problema because kapag halimbawa yan, tulad nito, it's calm and it's smooth sailing and nothing exciting is happening, you feel that you've lost the love. But you should be happy that you can be in a smooth sailing journey with that person. I would say it's really in relation to our hunger to catch that. Alam mo yun, parang meron tayong the drama. You cannot take the drama out of a queen. Sabi nga sa Queer Spoke. Sabi nga ni Brian, di ba na you cannot take out the drama out of the queen. So yun sa akin, yung feeling na I've come into realization na in this time of my life, I don't need that. And I need this person. What he is saying is that he realized this in an early age, at the early age of our relationship, that our relationship is still waters, and that is really something that he needs in his life. And later on, I have realized that I need that as well in my life.
And yung so punta rin tayo dun sa part, I like the part, kanina ko ba narinig to? Hindi to original sa akin, pero narinig, learn, kay Judy Ann yata. Tama, kay Judy Ann. Kay dito, sama niya, si Judy Ann.
Ryan.
Judy Ann and Ryan Agoncillo, sabi ni Judy Ann. Learn to be bored.
Right.
Learn to love being bored with each other. Anong ibig sabihin? Hindi niya ibig sabihin yung negative na bored na
Boring ako.
katamad ka naman. Ayaw na kitang kasama. Hindi ganon. Ang ibig niya sabihin is, ito yung clarify niya na. Sometimes we just lay at bed, nanonood siya Netflix, may ginagawa ko sarili ko sa aking that's not bad.
Without even talking.
Minsan masyado natin nine-negative yung yung
pag hindi nag-uusap.
But sometimes just laying side by side with each other,
Comfortable silence.
having the comfortable silence, merong comfortable silence and loving silence. Meron din silence na, yun yung sinasabi ko, silence na dahil wala na yung relasyon. Magkaiba yun. The silence that there is no longer a relationship, and the silence where you are just
Lying quietly.
appreciating each other and comfortable with each other. And that, most of the time, that is what love is. Just being together without the grand gestures, without the grand travels. Although sometimes it's also good to travel. Pero yun, and it's about the day-to-day living. The day-to-day living na may mga pagkakataong nagsisigawan kayo, nag-aangilat kayo.
Yung pa, love is sometimes, I don't feel I love you so much every day. Or parang, alam mo yun, there are days when I love him less. But it doesn't mean that I don't love him anymore. It's just the same you are with me, right?
Yes. So it's not there. It's not always the movie kind and the BL series kind of love in relationship in terms of romantic love. But I also want to talk about now, and I don't know if we want to have an input that napag-usapan na natin ng love of friends, love of family, love of romance, love is not ownership. But indeed, there is love that is agape. Love that is, and that doesn't have to necessarily be religious in the sense. Agape, sabi ko nga, itong sa LGBT community natin, sa advocacy, there are people, today, there is greater aware, kahit wala pang mga batas na naipapasa as of today, the recording of this teaching series. But our society now, at least in Metro Manila, I don't know in other places, our society now is very different from when I was in college or when I was in high school. It's many things that changed was because year after year, people continued to do the Pride March since 1994, of which MCC was one of the organizers. So there is this love for advocacy, which can be agape because it is love for people. It is love that wants to bring positive change to the world. So yung mga matatanda na at matatagal na sa advocacy ng LGBT or even other, human rights, HIV and AIDS, for the farmers, yung being an activist and an advocate for many years, that is love. That is it must be love because napakahirap. That the advocacy is very hard. You're trying to change society and you're trying to enact laws. And you also, I think it's pretty much also something that we need to look at. Not just love month, not just about lovers, not just about friends and family, but what is our love for our people, for our community, the LGBT community? What is our love for our country, for our nation? Maybe we also need to think about that and not always the love that, ito na yung sinasabi natin, love of self and then love of others. And love of others is also love beyond our immediate circle. Love of people we don't know. Love of advocacy. For example, ano yung love of advocacy na iyon? Love for the LGBT for the young people who still need to listen and to hear the message of natanggap sila na it is okay to be gay, to be lesbian, to be LGBT. So maybe we also need to think about that kind of love. That maybe we can also find our happiness in the love that maybe yung sasabi natin void. Nararamdaman nyo ba rin yun? Maybe it's something that we need to see in trying to be part of a love that is bigger than ourselves, of a love that is bigger than our immediate network, love that is agape, love that is for people and by people.
Okay, please pakita ko sa camera.
If I speak with the tongues of the earth, if the angels fill my mouth, yet do not have love, I am but a sound. If I prophesy
So for this Sunday and for the past Sundays, we have been giving reflection questions to help you to assess your life, to assess your relationships in relation to our topic for today. So, siguro yun lang, isa lang, no? At natanong ko na dun sa ating discussion. And even the first Sunday, how is love now for you? Ano na ang konsepto ng pag-ibig, ng pagmamahal? Maybe it would be helpful to write down if you have learned something new, or what are the things that you want to learn more about what love is and how it can be manifested in your life and in your relationships. And then secondly, yun nga, yung na-discuss ko sa topic for today. Can you consider looking at love that is agape? Can you consider your life and your capacity to love to include an advocacy, to include a ministry, to include something that is bigger and greater than just you and yourself? Maybe it is also worth our time and our life to give love to effecting positive change in the world. Can you consider that? And in what area of advocacy or positive change can you think that yung pwede nyo sa tingin nyo na pwede nyo maging involved kayo? Can you consider being involved in the larger advocacy and work of justice or work of love? So I hope our preaching series for February, teaching series for February has been helpful. Alam ko, mas marami pang kailangan pag-usapan tungkol sa pag-ibig, pagmamahal, relationships, and I hope we can have another one in the future. But I hope ano man yung napag-usapan namin, na-offer namin sa inyo has been helpful one way or another. And I thank Lawrence, my partner, for sharing, taking the time to record and to share his life and our life with you.